Incorrect psychology. Having brain control body. Similar to a parent and a child. And having brain tell mind similar to an adult, to a baby, to behave. Quiet, shut up, and leave the room for some drug addicts who have devised a system with processes to have their problem leave their home, opening a door, shutting the barrier, and leaving their trouble in a hallway, mysteriously no longer a worry or a problem for them in their home. When they don't want their brain to bother their body, they don't want their mind to interfere with what they're staring at in a mirror, listening to on a stereo, using brain against brain, brain against body, body against brain, body, energy, to have a brain limit mind and to have a mind restrict a hand. Energy wasted. Now, and unfortunately, when a chemical substance, tobacco, booze, in excess, and small amounts of processed energy, food sources, replenishing those inflammation-causing decisions, eventually there's confusion, hallucination, misdirection, confusion, and disarray, screaming and yelling, strange habits, with body doing what a brain tells, an anatomical example, to allow their consciousness to have a stimulation from their methamphetamine, crack, heroin, fentanyl. And then reward a body with a task. Stimulate a brain and a mind with some cannabis and some weed for relaxation and calm. And a process continues in a system involving power, a body more strong than the mind, more intelligent than a brain, a brain weaker and more pathetic than a mind trained in martial arts, witchcraft, magic now. A brain who understands behavior smarter than both put together. Separate, more brilliant and genius than those characteristics of a human. Understanding gesture, language, dialect, sound of voice, posture, psychiatry, some books about neuroscience, a Bible, religion, activism, protests, groups such as Black Lives Matter and Antifa and Proud Boys. From AA meetings, house meetings in an apartment building with studios for a room they rent in a building with neighbors who have apartments and don't listen to their dominance when they already completed a task of telling their brain with their body to hallucinate from some psychedelic tie-dye they hung and wore on their bodies and saw on their window from sunlight, and minds indoctrinated with some dogma they use with the words they speak to tell another human what needs to be accomplished for their emotions and failure to abide by their social conditions and requirements to use a laundry facility or visit a lookout over the city where they have their garden and they prune their leaves with a sharp, shiny, cutting tool object. Now,